Alright, now that we got a new game, but wait, this is the cutscene. Well, this is rather interesting. This is so incredibly lazy, I don't even want to touch on it. You know what? I would have been fine with the cutscenes if they actually made sense with the story. So, here's how the introduction basically goes. There's a press conference, and this guy tells you about this organization planning to see what human waste is doing to Aqualife. What, expecting me to go on? That's it! After that intense story, you are Jaws. Okay, I'll explain to you a good Jaws story and what they should have done. Alright, we got our shark here. What do we call him? I don't know. Let's be creative. Garfunkel. Not Jaws, which is what they call him in the game, which is ridiculous! Garfunkel goes, eats everyone on the beach. Then the Coast Guard's like, oh, hells no! And then they go to proceed to chase down Garfunkel. True story, bro. I can honestly say my story is about 5,000 times better than these guys' story. This game has embarrassing cutscenes, and with no dialogue, they have voice acting. So does the voice acting make up for these disappointing cutscenes?
Wallace, that's not necessary.
And therefore the human race itself.
Don't tell me how to do my job, Danlo.
It's hit and miss. Well, I've been trying to avoid this, but let's get into the game itself. Jaws looks like it's made of cardboard along with everything else in this game, from the cutscenes to everything in the game. The mountains, the enemies. Jaws himself looks like paper mache, which is stupid. You think after years of development they make Jaws look better and better, but no, in this game he looks worse. In this game he looks like a fucking project made by a 6-year-old. I'm done with the Jaws! If you've seen some of my other videos, you will recall once I said repetitiveness equals annoyingness. Now, keep that in mind as I talk about the music. Now, what they do is they play a track over and over and over and over. Now, mainly it's a Jaws theme, but some other levels it's some other orchestra type of song. Annoying? Yes! The mechanics in this game are pretty simple. To see, you swim. To move, you move the nunchuck. So on and so forth. As far as reading what you do, it's actually not too bad. But, you know, why is he using his tail? I mean, sharks have some of the most powerful jaws in the world. I get why they call it Jaws now! Early on in the game it's fine, I mean all you can do is bite, but once you learn the tail move, it's goodbye to biting. I mean you can use it, but it's nowhere as powerful as a tail. Makes perfectly good sense! Makes perfectly good sense! You know, other than my complaints, I have to admit, I had absolutely no fun with this from the get-go. But the story does start to develop more. And by develop more, I mean gets even more pointless and confusing. This game sucks! The extras in this game, boy, I tell it. Hold on a second. In the script here, I don't have anything down for extras. Let me just go double check the game. Okay, this is kind of awkward. There are no extras. You cannot have a game without extras. You need to have some kind of unlockable to secret to give the player incentive to keep playing the game. If you don't, it's kind of pointless. I mean, look at Mario Kart. You don't have to go to 150cc, but if you don't unlock Metal Mario. It just makes no sense. just makes no sense! I'm shouting again, aren't I? I'm sorry. Okay, so here's the story. I got to the end, but my recording device didn't want to record it, so Jaws dies, and yeah, that's pretty much all you need and want to know. They seriously put zero effort in this. They didn't try. They tried to make a game that was disappointing and stupid. So, after suffering through this, I give this my rating of avoid it. Avoid it means you should stay away from this game and not play it. It's pretty bad. The only reason I didn't give it my lowest mark was because it's Jaws. I mean, there is some joy to be found in ripping people apart. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it because I kinda gave myself a sore throat. Join me next time. I'll probably do this like every 2 weeks. If you want to leave a like or a favorite and share it around with your friends. Well, after playing through this game, I kinda want to go watch a really good movie. Kinda similar to this game, if you catch my drift. Water pun.